Hi everyone, I'm Sharon, and if you're new to my channel, I help solo business owners get organised with Google Workspace without all that techie overwhelm. Now, I've also been a virtual assistant for the last 15 years, so everything I share on my channel is stuff that I use daily for my own admin and that of my clients as well. And today we are tackling one of the biggest source of everyday stress, your Gmail inbox, specifically filters. So if you've never set them up before or you're not sure if you're doing them right, then this video will help you. I'm going to show you how filters can save you hours every month, keep your inbox calm, and help you focus on the emails that actually matter to you. And it doesn't matter if you're using a free Google account or a paid Workspace account, Gmail filters are available to everybody. And for the purpose of this video, I'm using a free Gmail account. So if you're ready, then let's get started. So what are filters? Well, they're basically rules that you set. So they tell Gmail what to do automatically with certain emails, so you don't have to manually sort everything out yourself. It could be things like automatically adding a label to an email, skipping the inbox completely, forwarding it to somebody else, keeping client emails front and center. Filters help cut out the noise so that your inbox actually shows you what you need to see. Now, this is a beginner's tutorial, so I am keeping things really straightforward and using simple examples in this video. But obviously you can set up more complex filters if you want to. I'm just not covering them here, that's all. So let's get started and I'll show you how to quickly create your first filter. So start with an email that you actually care about organizing. It could be something like a newsletter that you enjoy reading, or a client who sends you important updates, or receipts from something like Stripe or PayPal. But once you're in that email, click the three dots at the top and choose filter messages like these. Gmail will pull up the filter settings and you now choose what you want Gmail to look for. So you'll see options like from, to, subject, includes the words, doesn't have, size, attachments, and so on. Now, as this is a tutorial for beginners, we're going to use the simplest one, which is the from field. So if it's not automatically included in here, paste in the email address and then click create filter. And this is where you decide what rules you want to set for those specific emails. So here's a quick walkthrough of the most useful options. Skip the inbox, archive it. So this is brilliant for newsletters, receipts, or anything that you want but don't need to read immediately. Mark as important. Great for emails that you want to stand out visually, especially when you're scanning your inbox. Apply a label. Now this is my favorite filter and it's one that I use all the time. You can automatically label clients, projects, or admin categories, whatever makes things easier for how you work. Forward to another email address. Let's say you share inbox duties with a client, or you're a coach who wants a copy of bookings sent somewhere else. This does it automatically. Never send to spam. It's great for client emails or tools like Calendly that sometimes land in spam when they shouldn't. Once you're happy with your choice, click create filter and job done. Now, as a VA, I rely on filters every single day, so I thought I'd share a couple of examples from my own setup that could be useful for you too. The first one is client work. So any email from a client skips the inbox and goes straight into their own label, meaning when I go into that label, I'm focusing specifically on that particular client. Bookkeeping. All invoices and receipts skip my inbox and go straight into a finance label. Again, it keeps receipts from clogging up my inbox and out of the way until I need to do a bit of my own bookkeeping. Course signups. It's great if you sell courses, you can filter all confirmation emails into the one label. Again, it just helps keep everything in the one place without cluttering up your inbox. Calendar invites. You could set up a filter to include the word .ics, and this will catch any calendar invitations. Set it to skip the inbox and apply a label called invites, for example, and you'll be able to see all of your invitations at once. Now, filters aren't permanent. You can change them at any time you want to. To do that, click on the cog or the gear icon in the top right corner and then click See All Settings. Go to Filters and Blocked Addresses across the top and you'll see every filter that you've ever created, and you can edit or delete them with one click. Simple. So that's your beginner-friendly tour of Gmail filters. Even setting up just 3 filters will make a massive difference to how your inbox feels. Now, let me know in the comments what filter you're going to set up first And if you've got any questions, pop them in the comments too, and I'll do my best to answer them. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.